The streets, where young, style-savvy city dwellers dictate urban style, turning sidewalks into fashion runways. For nearly 30 years, Baltimore-based DTLR's enormous success has been propelled on understanding the tastes of these trendsetters and carrying the fashion and accessories important to them. From its humble beginnings in the early 80s, DTLR has earned its status as the nation's leading urban lifestyle retailer and its reputation as the go-to destination for the hottest shoes, the hottest clothes, and the hottest music. More than 13.5 million people visit DTLR's 70-plus stores in Atlanta, Baltimore, Chicago, DC, Richmond, Norfolk, and the Carolinas each year, a number mainly made up of 13 to 30-year-old males with disposable income and above-average willingness to spend it on fashion and entertainment.
African Americans spend the most discretionary money. By 2013, the spending for African Americans is expected to exceed $1.2 trillion per year. So our goal is to be a one-stop shop for everything that the urban consumer is looking for.
DTLR probably does the best job of anybody I've worked with in understanding their market, identifying a niche, and then filling it better than competition.
DTLR can represent the urban customer better than anybody else. They're the #1 partner as far as Adidas is concerned in the marketplace when it comes to what they do.
What they have is elite. It's the best, whether it's in footwear or apparel. It's dialed in specifically for their consumer by region. I don't think it gets much better than that.
They have the best merchandisers, the strongest buying team. Their stores are impeccable. Management is incredible.
DTLR is one of our main urban retailers, so they're our way of reaching the community. So it's not just really about product. They're our main source to figuring out the community and what they need, what they want, what they like.
DTLR is a tremendous account to have a partnership with. We've done so many incredible things with them. They're smart about this, the buy-ins that they bring in on a release. They try to find the appropriate synergy to connect with that consumer on multiple levels. Our love for DTLR just continues to grow.
Keeping an ear to the street has earned DTLR credibility with a consumer base that demands authenticity and knowledge of the culture.
When our consumer walks into Macy's and a little blue-haired lady walks up to him and says, "Can I help you?" There's no connection at all, really. I mean, it's if they even walk up to him at all. When they walk in our store, it could be somebody they know. If it's not somebody they know, it's somebody that they have something in common with. And it's really important to our consumer to have that connection.
DTLR has created an atmosphere where you can come in and have a conversation as well as shop. So it's an old barbershop feel. When they come in, they're right at home. And when you treat them right, they're always going to come back.
Proof of their understanding of the market can be found in the collection of nearly every sneaker fan in the world. DTLR was barely a year old in 1983 when Nike decided to discontinue the Air Force One basketball shoe after only a year on the shelves. Noting customer demand in their stores, DTLR helped convince Nike to do a run of the cancel kicks just for the Baltimore market.
People were coming from all over the East Coast, from New York, Philly, up from DC, just from everywhere, having Air Force One shipped out to the West Coast from DTLRs, and that really started the relationship that we have today.
And the rest is history. They've sold probably hundreds of millions of pairs over the years. Biggest shoe in the history of footwear.
The streets demanded saving a classic, but can also drive major change.
The infancy of DTLR was actually as a specialty athletic footwear store. Because of the strength of management, the people that they brought in over the years, they identified where there was an opportunity in the market, evolved from a performance to more of a fashion lifestyle. And as they say, the rest is history. They're now one of the fastest growing operations in our industry.
I'd say they're a leader in the market when it comes to change. They adapt with the voice of their marketplace. So if the consumer is saying you have to hop more to the left, immediately they're hopping 12 steps to the left, waiting for the consumer then to catch up.
DTLR added entertainment to its menu in 1999, partnering with Unruly Productions to create a music and entertainment division for the stores, completing the one-stop shop model with CD, DVD, and ticket sales.
You know, DTLR got everything you need. You think about it, I had to sign CDs, but now I'm looking around and, you know what I mean, I might cop the whole store.
Our consumers changed over the years, and they're really about destination shopping. and they don't want to shop around, spend 4 or 5 hours shopping. They don't want to go to 6 different stores. They want a one-stop shop, and when they come in our store, they can literally get that done.
Since the urban lifestyle isn't limited to just clothes and music, DTLR goes a step further, partnering with companies outside those traditional categories to better connect consumers to more of the other products they use every day.
Companies that want to partner with DTLR that are outside of our traditional fashion retail partners, one, get the cachet of being with DTLR, which is well established in the communities that we're in, and two, instead of being one of 10 inside of a traditional retail store like a Best Buy or a Target or a Walmart, you now get to be one of one. So when the consumer comes in, it's an exclusive. It's like having your own individual retail shop inside of a DTLR.
Sometimes the biggest events happen right here in the store. It's not uncommon to find a long line of people waiting to get inside specially selected DTLRs for an opportunity to meet and greet their favorite celebrities.
I had a great signing here at DTLR. This is where, you know, I'm born and raised in Atlanta, and I wanted to go to like a real Atlanta spot. This is where you know you can come and get fresh and get all your Christmas gifts all in one shop.
When we did Monica and she put out a release last year, it was so great, the in-store, that we had to do it twice. She had to come back and complete later in the week to meet all her fans. And they were able to actually get, who would think that you would get those fans to come back again, but DTLR does, because once again, you have, a place where kids want to hang and really be in a cool environment. So they know that is a place where a lot of great things happen.
The buzz for in-stores like these are results of DTLR's marketing department that specializes in developing strong promotions, sponsorships, signage, and communication on radio, in print, and electronically throughout social networking sites, a 65,000-person email database, and DTLR.com, which receives 1.75 million hits per month. There's also a street team in each region, a group of representatives who are the direct link between the store and consumers. Equipped with custom-wrapped promotional vehicles, they draw attention to events and brands through word of mouth and the distribution of flyers, customized mix CDs, and other promotional items.
Their marketing aspect is huge for us. They've done great things with us in calling out the brand specifically in their stores. They have a better connection than anyone else. They reach out to the consumer and really know who they're driving towards, and that's what Adidas is all about too. We want to connect to that consumer, and there's no better partner when it comes to connecting to the consumer than DTLR.
For all their success, DTLR recognizes that it doesn't happen without the community support. So DTLR regularly directs these same resources at benefiting the communities they serve as well.
DTLR has a real engagement in terms of a conscious of what community outreach means. Does a good job of coming into a community, making an assessment of what that community needs, and offering, customized community outreach services.
DTLR is based in Baltimore, but yet here in Atlanta, they have so many strong relationships with schools in the community. And so we, being an organization that is focused on youth, we want to definitely be able to use that to get into more schools and reach more students.
We're not really just cutting their hair, we're actually giving them that positive energy and telling these kids, like, you stay in school and stay off the drugs, and we're talking to them and actually making them look good while we're talking to them, so when they leave, they feel good and their energy is good.
You go into a situation thinking that you're going to teach these kids the world, and by the end of the time, you realize that only thing that you've accomplished is learning so much from these kids. People remember some of the good things you do when you lend your time, and it comes back to you tenfold. So it's definitely been a benefit for me.
It's a strong community store. So we just don't come there and be in the community. We come there to be a part of the community.
We've embraced our consumer, and we continue to be a part of their lifestyle. We don't just sell them merchandise. We don't just sell them shoes and clothes. We find a way to be connected to them during the shopping experience in the store as well as outside the store. And when you couple those two together, it's pretty powerful.
Which makes DTLR a desirable business partner and the destination of choice for customers who know that DTLR is the best place to find the shoes, clothes, and music for your fashion, your lifestyle.